I know I'm late to the party, but I really wanted to make a Dragon Age Veilguard performance review. So, here's my take.
I don't know what you're going to find there, Rook. Likely nothing good.
This does not help our mission.
But you'd be saving people.
Of course, I'm a Terminator.
Man, the discourse on this game has been insane. Supposedly, favorable reviewers got early access copies, while critical gamers didn't get any. IGN gave this game a 9, while GameSpot only rated it a 7. The game currently sits at an 82 on OpenCritics, with ratings all over the place. All I can say is, I'm kinda liking it so far.
Then I look forward to your help.
I've played all the previous Dragon Age games at some point and really enjoyed both Origins and Inquisition, although I couldn't tell you anything about their story at this point. What I can tell you is that the story of this game, Veilguard, is pretty cliche. A world-ending threat only you can stop, for reasons the game isn't even exactly clear on. All it tells you is that you have the stick-to-itiveness and gumption to get things done. But despite that, in the 10 or so hours that I've played so far, I'm actually really enjoying it. The writing and voice acting are very decent, with some pretty good believable delivery and fun characters. It's also cool that they got the Arnold Schwarzenegger cameo. He's a bit out of place in the high fantasy world with his shotgun and titanium alloy, but he does add some panache. But we'll have to see where they take his storyline. Also, I can't wait to start a romance with the Terminator. Now that's gonna be interesting. But I'm getting sidetracked. This is not the Dragon Age we're used to. First of all, we're talking action RPG here, unlike the earlier iterations turn-based strategy routes, which I'm personally not too keen on, to be honest. Also, I started off as a warrior, despite my firm beliefs that one should always start as a spellcaster in games like these, but I gained some valuable foresight from the GameSpot review, who said that playing as a wizard isn't great because of the parry and defense system, so here I am. You jump into the fray with your little team of badasses, of which you always have 2 by your side. As can be expected, you have your hack, slash, dodge and defense, all pretty typical. But I was happy to find that you can stop time to give your teammates some guidance, which gives the game a little bit more tactical depth. You can set them on specific enemies or have them fire off a special or something like that. Combining certain specials with each other leads to combos for added damage. And there's also enemy weaknesses to certain elemental damage. I particularly like my warrior stomp setup combined with the Terminator's hefty shotgun blast. It really stops most enemies dead in their tracks, if you know what I mean. Really, if I'm honest, the Terminator is a bit overpowered, but I'm not complaining. For an RPG, however, the actual RPG elements themselves seem to be pretty light. There's a nice skill tree for you and your teammates, but that's about it. It's a bit of gear customization and crafting, but again, it looks pretty light. Although I think we might have gotten ourselves a bit spoiled by the crazy amount of depth that Baldur's Gate 3 had. What I do like is the choice-based gameplay. Even in the small amount of time that I've played, there seem to have been some pretty big decisions I've made, and I'm curious to see how they play out in the long run. But there's one thing BioWare has nailed with this game, it's the graphics and art style. I mean, look at this. Every location is gorgeous, with lots of details and color. All the character models look great in a cartoony style of way, and that includes performance. Right out of the box, this game runs great in the Steam Deck. Everything on low settings, we get a very solid frame rate, well above the 30 FPS mark, even in the very hectic beginning area. I will go so far as to say that this is very playable even on medium settings with FSR unbalanced, which is actually how I played most of the game. This game is very well optimized indeed. High and ultra settings are clearly not meant for the Steam Deck, but I am very happy with how this runs. And that's it, a quick Dragon Age performance review. Let me know what you think. Also, will you be romancing that Terminator? Check out here for the 10 types of Steam Deck gamers, and I hope to see you in the next one.